Hey girls, this is Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals. I am really super tickled that you're here today. Y'all, today's been a big day for me. I announced my retreats. So go back and look on the, I've got to sneeze, so hold on. If I sneeze, I'm probably gonna scream because it hurts my broken ribs. Sorry, I got distracted. What was I saying? Anyway, I've announced my retreats, 507 Girlfriends Junk Journal Retreats, and I've just made a video on that, so go check that out. The email address is 507girlfriendsretreat@gmail.com. You can email me for information. I've got to get that linked. It didn't link like I wanted it to, so I've got to go back and link the email, but hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, we worked on this. I'm so excited I can't even talk, y'all. We worked on this FLIPFLOP journal. We got the signatures together, and then I realized that my cover was extremely too big, and so I made another one real quick. Y'all, I had to take a minute. I heard a great big noise in the house and had to go check it out, but I double-checked Boo Boo. He gets scared so easily, and if there's anything out of the ordinary, he's under the bed. So he's still laying on the bed sleeping, so I guess we're all good. But I don't know where I was at, but anyway, I think I was talking about this. I remade this. I made another cover, and I think it's beautiful. I just love it. I got to put something there. And then flip on the back side. And we got that. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's gorgeous. Let's get that off there. Okay, so what we're going to do today is make put our signatures in. So what I decided to do, this is going to go in. This is the first signature. I love that gorgeousness for the second signature. And then the fourth one will go right here. For the third one, rather than do a signature, I'm going to put in I'm just going to put in a scrappy doo right here. I thought that would be good. I've put a scrappy doo here, and we may end up making that a little pocket. I thought that'd be cute. So let's go. Let's take this out of the way. I've got everything I need right here. Y'all excuse me, my contacts are starting to act a fool. Yes, it's terrible. I've got some things pulled out here that I found that I was going to use in the scrappy doo, so we'll do that in a minute. But I want to be sure I have all of this lined up first. Since I was only putting 3 real signatures in, I went back and added a few more pieces of paper. Yes, I did. So, y'all, this you can get on Amazon. Katie, isn't that correct, Katie? We can get that on Amazon. I just love this. I think this journal is adorable. Okay, I'm going to pull this down because I really want to see that. Okay. And in looking at it here, I want to see that under that. So it's just a matter of creating layers. I'm going to pull it down a little bit more. Just a little bit more because I want to see even that. So I've got that. I can see it all these different times. I love it. This has got a tear out of it. I don't care. I'm just putting it there. I think it's even crooked. Is that crooked? It doesn't get more crooked. It doesn't get much more crooked than that. Good grief. Okay, I'm so glad I checked that because, boy, that's better right there. And then I thought that would be gorgeous there. And then let's pull this down. I want to see it a little bit more, maybe sticking out from underneath. Oh, yes. See, now I can see that layer, and I love that. So let's get this together. Let's get this going. Let me do that for a minute. Now you want to push down in the middle, in the center, in that butt crack, so that you can get your signature as close in as possible. Okay, let's do that. I'm trying to be sure I got... Okay, so let's go. Where's that? I just find my cover again. I don't measure. Y'all know I don't measure. I'm just going to stick this in here, just like that. I'm going to see how I want to see it, which will be just like that. I wish that I could bring this down even a little bit more. Let's see if maybe we can. No, I've already got it set. We're going to go with it like it is. So I'll have to be okay with it sticking out right there. Okay, let's get this in. Can't even talk. Okay, I'm just going to center this. When I have, I normally come down about an inch from the top and an inch up from the bottom, and I try to go to the center. Does it always go to the center? No. But I always get it put together. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to get it put together. I don't even look. I just I just put my thing in there and we go. Y'all, I bought this thread. Isn't this beautiful? I thought we would use this. I have 150 skeins of this stuff that I stuffed in little bitty baggies last night. Yes, I did. I got it so we could have embroidery floss if we wanted to slow stitch a little bitty bit on our anything at the retreats. Y'all, I'm so excited about the retreats. What is up with this now? I can't even get that through the... Oh, whew, that was a big eye on there. I always use a long needle, and it's a pokey needle. Don't have to use a pokey needle. I just do that. I don't know why. I guess when I go back in there, I get poked and I know it's working. Okay, now, let me tell you this, and I've shared this with y'all before. When you're coming back through to go here, if you'll hold this, your needle down at an angle, it usually will go straight through. It's not right now, but let's see, we'll get it. I'm trying not to split the thread. I can't really see the thread because my contacts are messing up. Have mercy. What did I do? I got it out of kilter, I reckon. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. If you'll hold that, see, I've got it down at an angle, it'll go through a lot better to right here. Isn't this a beautiful color? Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And then I'm going to pull one of these tails back to the other side because we want it to. Let's check here. That could be a little bit tighter. I'm pull it just a little bit tighter, and then I think that'll be fine. And here we go. We got us a signature in. There we go. Oh, look at that, divine. Okay, and I love that right there. So let's go to signature 2. Let me get a sip. Good morning. Let's get this one lined up. I don't think I put quite as much of stuff in here. Do I need to add some more? Where's me some Christmas stuff? I feel like I need to add more. Yeah, let's get some Christmas papers out. Y'all will not believe, but I have the whole entire 507 in order. Yes, I do. Okay, let's see. Not that. I want one that's, let me look. I spent all day, yeah, I want one that's going to go sideways. I spent all day yesterday in the 507 working in it to get it in order. I'm going to look at that one. Let's see. Could take a tall one. Let's look at a tall one. I think that's the very same one. Yay! And the tall version. Yeah, I had all this in the drawer. I mean, in a drawer. I've even cleaned out my scrap things and everything. Yes, I did. It was a long day, but it wasn't, you know, I can't do lifting or anything like that. So it wasn't a big lifting day or anything. It just was a long day of putting stuff together. Let's see where I want this to go, like right in here. I really don't want to lose any of that because it's gorgeous. But we're going to check right there. Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. So let's put this in right here. I think that'll be, let's put it maybe right there. Let me see how it's going to fall with that. Oh, I think that'll be okay. Yeah, I think that'll be just fine. Let's do that. And then we're going to fold that over just a little bit. Isn't that beautiful against that? Beautiful. Okay, I like how, oh, that's pretty. That's good. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's see. I really could add a little something, something here, and I just put my papers away. Too shy. Let me see what else I got back here. I don't know if I want a front and back. So I've got to find something that's a front and back. Y'all excuse me, I wasn't prepared really, I guess, for this, was I? Let's see what I got here. I wasn't prepared for adding anything extra. But I would love to, I wish that had something on the back of it, but it don't. Let me see if I can find something that does. That does, but it's not Christmas, and I don't think it would really go anyway. Okay, Pushaw. Oh, here's one that I had wanted to use. This is from, I believe this is a Sam Pool. And what we're going to do is, I think we'll just turn that up a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? So we'll turn that up. Let's turn it this way. Right like that. I think that'll be perfect. Won't that be sweet right there? I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, now that feels better in my hands. Yes, it does. Let's be sure I've got it like I want it. Oh, I'm glad I added the extra pages. That's perfect. Everything looks good. So let's get in here and do this. Now I've got to be sure that I've got it. I got stuff everywhere. I've got to be sure I've got it kind of like I want it down here. I don't want this to stick way down, and I don't want it to go way up. I want it to be somewhat even with what's going on here and at the other end of it. So there we go. I think that's got us in there. Now let's see if we can get these big paper clips. I'm telling you, these things are fabulous. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I haven't seen them at the Dollar General, but you can get them at the Dollar Tree. Yes, you can. Okay. So let's I got to get this part in. This is kind of hectic because it's a bigger space. I got to try to finagle my hands around. Oh, come on, it didn't catch on the bottom. I just tore that page. It'll have to be okay. Okay, I'll make it work like that. We'll just do it. Okay, where's my awl tool? Now, I'm going to try to kind of keep that in my mind, in my eyes. See, comes out just about perfect. Try to do the same right about here. I don't measure. I'm just going with it. Comes out perfect. Same here. Not measuring. I'm just going right with it. It comes out perfect. So that is how I do the holes in my signatures. I do that with all of them. That's the... Well, I love putting together a flip-flop journal. Yes, I do. This one's going to be gorgeous. Pull that out. Oh, I love this color. I'm so glad that this is the color I went with. I had a green laid out, but it just didn't float my boat. You know what I mean? Okay. I didn't have it slanted down enough. Oh, I split the thread. Let me see if that's got it. I don't want to get in a bigger... Oh, they got it. I don't want to get in a bigger mess than I already had. Okay. Now, let's take this one to the other side. That way we have a thread on each side. I'm going to pull back some of that. I'm going to try not to waste it, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Okie dokie. Now, we got that. Now we'll cut that off. Saved a little bit of thread. I'm going to double check to be sure it's good and taut. Feels good and taut. Okie dokie. There we go. So we've got 2 signatures in. And even at that, it went lower than I wanted it to go. You can see the difference, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to glue that down in a minute, but we're going to put a signature in right here. Right there. I don't like how that wrinkled, but you know, everything does not go in just absolutely perfect. So I'm not going to fret over it. I could really use something right there. Oh, no, I already used that. No. Let's see. I do have the actual signature over here. Let's look at this. We may remake this signature. Because I love that. What's that doing in there like that? Oh, got it turned around by wrong. Let's see. Do I like that? Let's take that. Oh, I got a Pushaw. Can't use that. Hold up. Let me get my Christmas music thing over back here. See what I can come up with. This is just what you have to do. You have to kind of finagle it sometimes. Away in a manger. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that one sideways so that I can see away in the manger. Let's do that. Okay. Great. Let's add that there. We're going to put that there. I know we got a Santa Claus right there, but ho, ho, ho. We're going to go with it. And then we're going to do this. I hope I'm videoing. You know, last week I made a great video and lost every bit of it. It was like an hour-long video and lost the whole shebang. I did. Well, we got Santa Claus. This is the Santa Claus edition right here of the signatures. This is the Santa Claus. Okay. Let me get right here. and go there. You have to be careful when you have a magazine in there, a magazine page, because these big paper clips, they will sometimes scratch your page. Okay, where'd my thing go? Okay, this is what I'm going to look at right here. When I'm ready to line this one back up, I'm going to just gauge it right there, and then I'm just going to poke that straight through. Just like that, if it'll go. Okay, I'm going to line it up right there and just poke that straight through. And then the same right over here. I'm going to line that up right there and poke that straight through. Okay, let's stitch it up. Where's our floss? Oh, where's our floss? What did I do with it? Okay, here we go. Oh, now it's going to get in the knot. I don't like it when it does that. Now I'll have to take one of those bobbin things and spin it around a bobbin. But I wasn't going to do that times 150 last night. After a long day, I was tired. Boy, I got a lot done. It feels so wonderful to have my 507 back. Where's my journal? Where's my It's great to have my 507 straightened up again. Like I said, I went through all of my scraps. Let me just show y'all. These are just my little scraps. Can you believe that? I got all those scraps to play with. Aren't they gorgeous? I got another. This is the... Uh-oh. Hold up. This is the... Oh, this is the medium-sized scrap drawer. Look at all that. Can you believe all that? I got a ton to play with. And what I'm going to do, when it gets closer to retreat time, I'm going to load those babies up. And y'all can play with them at the retreat. Yes, ma'am. 507 Girlfriend's Junk Journal Retreat. I was going to call it Miss Fancy's, because, you know, my nickname's Fancy. And I love that, but I wanted the 507 association with it, so. But, yeah, I love Miss Fancy's. I almost did that. Okay, let's check there. Like I said, this gets to flipping and flopping. I've got a tail on each side of the center right there. Isn't that gorgeous right there? And then we have our flip-flop together. Let's put that to the side. We'll put these up. Put that in the baggie. Put this up. Okay. And let's look. Okay, now. Okay, and I will cut some of these strings off. I don't like all of them hanging like that. I don't like them hanging down all on both sides. So I don't like to cut them even, so we'll just cut them a little bit like that. Okay. Now, let's go back and look and see what we've got. Right here. Oh, I love it. I wish that went in a little bit further, but it doesn't, and it's fine. It'll have to be fine. Okay, so we've got one in. We've got the second one in. I love that. We've got the fourth one in. And now let's do us a scrappy-doo. Let's fix that right there. Since I've got tons of scraps, let's see what we can use to... Oh, brother. Let's see, this is gorgeous right here. Let's just put that label right there. Isn't that cute? I love that. Let's put that label right there. I've cleaned up in here so much, y'all. I am so tickled. I even have 2 glue sticks. I'm ready to go. Yes, I am. Okay. Be sure I want to get this going the right direction, so I gotta, oh, perfect. I love that right there. Beautiful. Okay, so that's got that. Now let's pull some stuff and make us a scrappy-doo. And with that, we're just gonna tuck it in. I mean, like, we're gonna paper clip it in, not paper clip, we're gonna tiny attach it in. Yes, yes we are. Let me get these moved over. Get that moved over. And here we've got some stuff to play with. If I can. You know what I'm thinking? I'm not having anything sticking out the top. Okay, so let's back up and punt a little bit. Okay. Some of these, I love this. I know I got Santa Claus in there a lot. Well, let's put her in there. We don't have her in there a lot. I'll put this in there. Isn't she beautiful? We'll put her on the front. And let's see. I won't really see that, but I'll know that treble clip is there. That's for sure. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Oh, let's add us one of these in. And let's see if we want to maybe do something like that and like that. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I don't like that as much as I like this. In this adorable. Oh, it's a 17. Let's use that. Isn't that precious? We'll put that right there. Yeah. Either that or Mama. We'll put that. Mama hangs down a little bit low. Let's see. That's not really long enough. I thought about putting this in there. I think that would be good in there. Okay, and maybe, what's this? Let's see if we can, oh, not do that one. Let's do this one. Let's do that another little bitty bit. Oh, have mercy, the heavens to Betsy above. Did I put any music in here? We'll put some music in here. Isn't that beautiful right there? We're going to put that in there. It's kind of breaky. But I think it'll be fine just to tuck up. I got music in there. Oh, Pooh-Shaw. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I did think we might use that. Sleigh bells in the snow. Isn't that beautiful? Let's tear this. I'm liable to make a mess right here, but oh, I didn't. And we'll tear it right about there. I've been flipping and flopping that thing, this all around everywhere for ages. I'm gonna take it to right about here because I do want it to fit in the, isn't that beautiful? I love that. Okay, hopefully that's gonna fit with no problem. Okay, let's get it lined out. Now, we're not going to see every layer, and that's okay. I don't know what the rackets are going on. I got all kind of racket happening out here. Mama must be in the house. Mama, are you in the house? All I know is if Boo-Boo runs and hides, then something's up, and he's not hiding, so... Let's see if we can maybe get that right in there. And that'll give a little spot that somebody can tuck something in. Pull that up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, we need more. I think we need more. Somehow I've lost my other one of those. totally lost it. Let me get a sip of drink. Oh, I didn't put that in there. We may put that on the top. Oh, I like that. Not that I want to cover her up, but I think that's really cute. Let's see. What else do I want? Let me get down here and see what else I can find. I've got a drawer that's got just all neutral papers in it. I don't like the color of that. But let's try this. We'll just put that in there. That'll be cute. We'll put that right to the back. Won't be able to see a whole lot. Get a little bit there, get a little bit there. Okay. I'm tickled with that. Now, we're going to do one of these right here. But we're going to do this because I wasn't thinking that if I put it right there, then it's not going to stick up there. It's going to hang down too low here. So we're just going to make a floating one. Oh yeah, and we'll do this. Let me get everything out of my way. Okay. This right here will do. Do that and do that, and I should be able to get these through there with no problem whatsoever. Da da da. Okay. Let's pull that. Okay. I know I've got these a little bit long, but I would rather... Boy, they act a fool, don't they? Oh. Okay. I like them kind of long like that. We're going to leave them. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, I can't wait to fill this thing up. We're just going to take it in right there. Just like that. Oh, that's going to be tight right there. But there, we've got our journal. We've got our journal put together. Isn't that beautiful? We can see that on the background, on the back side of it. Oh, I love everything about it. It's beautiful. What do y'all think? I think that's got us a journal. This is, the front of it is not quite frou-frou-y enough for me. So let's maybe play with that just a second. I kind of like that. We might add that to it. Let's see if there's something here that we might want to add just for a little bit of something. We could put like that right there. I think that's really pretty. Let me just see what we've got in here. I'm so bad at doing this. I want something that's going to hang down and be flowy. And I don't know that I've got anything like that. I did just go shopping with Gisela. Hey, Gisela. I did. I went shopping with Gisela. Oh, that's cute. Gisela at the Lavish Laces. I sure did. I don't know if I like that right there, though. Well, I'm about to freeze up in here. Yeah, I got it kind of cool. Since I fell, I like that. Since I fell, though, I'm going to tell you, I have been cold. Unbelievably cold. I don't know why I've been so cold, but I have been. I went to bed last night. I probably got 4 blankets on my bed. I went to bed shivering. I'm going to glue this part because those will cut all up in the glue. I'm going to make that frou-frou a little bit right there. Make it look kind of scroungy. And let's get this on the right side. I really don't think it matters on this one. That's not a whole lot, but I think it's really pretty, so we're just going to do that. Okay, let's do that. I probably need to add some of this. And now let's just hold that down. Right there. I want it to hang down a little bit off of it. Okay, I like that for now. Where's my pen? Oh, boy, my eyes. I can't see a boogin thing. Whew. Oh, I was about to do that. Oh, my good grief. Now, we'll add some more frou-fruiness. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, I was going to put that in my scrappy-doo. We'll have to put it somewhere else. But I think that's got it for now. Let's see. I got this that I was going to, wrap around it. And then what I'll probably do, this will tie it up. And what I'll probably do is, we'll make I like to slip right in here, like right here. I'll probably make a tag or something that's got more frou-fruies and that kind of thing to go right there. But for right now, I think that's it. That's got our signatures in, and we can continue on with this. Next, we will, on Friday, we'll start making some ephemera to go in here and just adding to it and making it all that and then some. Well, okay, y'all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. You girls have my absolute heart, and I just love y'all. Y'all go check out the video where I just made the announcement of the workshops. I think you're going to be tickled pink. I'm going to tell you they're going to be over the top and fabulous. So go check it out. Email me at 507girlfriendsretreat@gmail.com for more information. And with that, I'm going to see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye. Thanks for being here. Love you. Bye.